Hey everybody, welcome. This is Scary Cute, where things right now are not so cute. Not in the sky, not down below. I am scared to travel. What are your thoughts? I don't know what to think. All I know, well, what I'm thinking is just super suspect. We had two plane crashes in just a few days apart. And they weren't just your normal plane crash. Not out in a wooded area or. It, listen, we had a military helicopter that just veers right into a commercial airline. And it killed 67 people. And on the military helicopter, it killed three. Now, they released the names of two and they withheld one name. And I guess the family didn't want the name out there. But why? Maybe due to respect? Or is there something else that we don't know about? DEI? Or the fact that she has been seen spending time at the White House working for the Biden administration? Her name is Rebecca Lobach, and I don't know, she's very young. What qualifies her to work at the White House? I'm sure no Joe Schmo just gets that job. And she only had 500 hours of flight training. So, what is she doing training over DC? That is a very heavy traffic area for other, airplanes and helicopters. Why wouldn't they train over somewhere more rural? So I don't know, a little mind boggled there. And then on top of all that weirdness, there's a black box found on the helicopter. We don't really know much about this black box, but that other helicopters typically have them, but this one does not. So there's that. A few days later, we have a medical plane with 6 passengers on board. They're all from Mexico. There's a little girl, and I believe it was her mother with her, and they were flying back to Tijuana. Now, I'm curious about the little girl and the mom, what information. I haven't had any information or haven't seen any information come out about them and what, maybe if there are other family members that can speak for them. I know the Mexican government has made a statement, and, so check this out. This is the plane that crashed into Philadelphia. Yeah. That's a big explosion. Big explosion there. Look at it again. To me, it does not look like a plane. It almost looks like a missile coming down. And that big of an explosion, even with oxygen tanks. And you also have to look at the impact that it made. So, you guys have to check out this impact crater of a hole that the airplane left, which is quite interesting right there. It's interesting because I don't see any plane debris around it or in it. And usually, think of like a meteor when it comes down and it crashes. Usually, there's remnants in the crater and around it. But the debris was found 4 miles away. And on top of that, you can find debris up to a mile or so away, says the mayor. She's urging everybody to call 911 if you find any debris on your car or in your yard, because it's still under investigation. And literally, it could be a part of somebody, not even joking. So they say, do not touch, literally. Kind of almost like a health concern, wouldn't you think? I mean, yeah, that would be quite concerning for the people living in and around the area, for sure. So here is a better vid of it. That's a big hole for an airplane to come down after only 30 seconds in the air. Yeah. Dang. 7 people are deceased and many injured. One of them was on the ground, not in the airplane, and I do believe that person was shown on X walking out of the flames on fire, and I believe that's the person that passed away. Now, it gained that much speed, that much momentum, and then comes crashing down. And during those 30 seconds, he's talking to the traffic tower, and in the audio,
Med Service 056 on departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24 clear for takeoff, wind 25010.
And
Medevac Med Service 056 affirmative. On departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24 clear for takeoff. Medevac Med Service 056, contact Philly departure 123.8.
Would not be my choice words, so it's really suspicious that he had to point out.
Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower, contact Philly 123.8.
Talking with the wrong people.
Medevac Med Service Northeast Tower.
It doesn't add up.
Medevac Med Service 056 Northeast Tower. You on frequency?
Traffic control.
Medevac Med Tango Sierra 056 Northeast Tower. How do you hear this transmission?
Medevac Med Service 056 Northeast Tower.
Now, I was looking at X, and there was somebody who posted by the name of Amanda Grace. She goes, American Airlines on January 29th, 2025 equals 9/11. Has an American Eagle on the plane that departed from Kansas. Keep that in mind. Now on January 31st, 2025, it adds up to 119 equals 911, right? A plane goes down. A medical plane in Philadelphia, home of the Eagles. See where I'm getting at? Who are in the Super Bowl against who? The Chiefs. I almost forgot their name. I don't watch football, but they are from Kansas. Yeah, you get it? And so now check this out. The date of the Super Bowl, February 9th, 2025. 2 plus 9 equals 11, and 2 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. 911. Something gonna happen at the Super Bowl? I don't know, you guys. I'm definitely gonna be staying tuned into all the socials to see what the heck is going on. I don't know. I'm gonna be bundled up at home like, hey, hell no, I ain't going nowhere. Let me know if you guys are going to the Super Bowl. Please keep us tuned in on what is going, what do you, boots on the ground, eyes on the prize, I guess, right? Please be, self-reporting out there. We are the media, right? And anyways, the medical plane, though, that went down on Roosevelt Avenue, next to Roosevelt Mall. So I was kind of wondering if this plane was purposefully going down, or this plane and this missile. I almost have like a theory that it could be a plane and then a missile underneath it going together. Don't missiles have what is it called? The heat seeking senses to where it can follow, right? And so what if its target was the Roosevelt Mall? Now, Donald Trump is compared to Roosevelt, saying Trump's face needs to be on Mount Rushmore next to Roosevelt. And we all know that Trump is going after a lot of stuff right now. And we know he is not playing checkers. He is playing chess, like big time chess on the freaking 5D. He is super, super subliminal. He has been leaving a lot of super subliminal messages. And if you remember, at the RNC, he played that opera song. It wasn't in English, but if you translate it to English, the lyrics go, "Secrets coming to light, and we will win." Interesting, right? He knows what he's doing. He's thinking. He knows. So, and I also think he knows more about all of this stuff than he's saying, but I think he needs to be hush hush. I was kind of, at first I was thinking, what if it was Trump's body double that was on the helicopter? And if that was true, I don't even know if they would release that to the public, because it would give a sense that that he's being targeted and he knows, or I don't know. Anyways, theories on theories. So that is really wraps it up. I don't know what you guys think, but you guys will have to leave your comments down below. Please give this a like. Please consider subbing. I, have a lot of personal stories I want to share that are very controversial. And guys, check out my last video about my alien encounter experience. So yeah, seriously, check it out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.